Hey baby, I'm ready. I'm so excited for this day. It's going to be the best day ever. It's a gorgeous day. I told you that the skies were going to open up for us, and I can't wait to marry you. You're my best friend, and I love you so much. I'm coming for you, boo.
Babe, I cannot wait to marry you. Right now, everyone's been asking me all day how I've been so calm, and I keep thinking the only way I know I could be so calm is knowing that I'm going to marry you, and we're just going to keep living our lives together and just keep getting better all the time like we always do. I love you. I'll see you on the hill.
Baby, I've been searching like everybody else. Can't say nothing different about myself. Sometimes I'm an angel and sometimes I'm cruel, and when it comes to love, I'm just another fool. Yes, I'll climb a mountain, I'm gonna swim the sea. There ain't no act of God, girl, could keep you safe from me. My arms are reaching out across this canyon. I'm asking you to be my true companion, true companion, true companion. So don't you dare and try to walk away. I got my heart set on our wedding day. I've got this vision of a girl in white. Made my decision that it's you, alright. When I take your hand, I watch my heart set sail. I'll take my trembling fingers and I'll lift up your veil. Then I'll take you home, and with wild abandon make love to you just like a true companion. You are my true companion. I got a true.
These are the days of the endless summer. These are the days, the time is now. There is no past, there's only future. There's only here, there's only now. Oh, your smiling face, your gracious presence.
Makes me wanna lose myself. Makes me wanna lose myself in your arms. There's something in your voice that makes my heart beat fast. Hope this feeling lasts of my life. If you knew I love me, my life.
I'd like to welcome all the family and friends on behalf of Joseph and Rachel. We are gathered here today on this most joyous occasion amidst some beautiful wind to share with these two special people on this most important moment in their lives. They've decided to live their lives together as husband and wife, and we've been invited to share this special day with them. God, through his omnipotent power, will bring them together and make them one. It's a beautiful thing, and one that we get to witness here. It's the blending of two lives, the union of two natures. Now I get to ask Rachel's father, who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I do.
Wonderful. You can pass her on. Take her, Joey. Come right here. Great job, Dad. First of all, I want to say congratulations to you two. My wife told me that you looked perfect, and she was right. This is the greatest day of your life to this point, and I'm glad that you both have taken this step together in committing wholeheartedly to one another. You will have up times and down times, as you know, but as long as you put each other first and God first through it all, nothing will be able to stop you as you move forward, and nothing will be able to break that which God puts together. In John 2, Jesus performs his first miracle ever at a wedding of all places. He performs this miracle of turning water to wine, and many people would ask, why would Jesus be at a wedding? Wouldn't he be too busy having to do many things, healing people, all these sorts of things? But the reason he was at a wedding was because he loved community, he loved people. And this is a special thing that we all are here today. We're not here to just witness, but we're saying, hey, we're going to be a part of your lives. We're going to be a part of this future, this amazing future that you have together. Today we get to witness as you two become one. Well, we're all a part of this, and we have a duty to encourage you, to believe in you, to pray for you, and to rejoice with you. 1 Corinthians 13 states that love is patient and kind. It does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoings, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. These are some deep challenges for us and tough standard to live up to when it comes to love. And let me tell you, you'll never live it completely perfectly every single day, but it's a goal. And one that even when you fall short, if you're striving for, your love will stand strong and your love will endure. May you both live this kind of love out for each other each and every day. At this time, I want to speak a blessing over both of you. Be blessed in your jobs and with your coworkers. Be blessed in your relationship with each other and in your relationship with others. Be blessed with a love that transcends the good and the tough times. Be blessed to love well, and may others see your love as an example to follow. Be blessed with an exciting future together, one that is both beautiful and fruitful. Be blessed to become all that you two envision for yourselves, as well as all that God has already foreordained for you to be. Be blessed to bless others, as you both already do each and every day. Would you bow your heads with me as we pray? Heavenly Father, we come before you today so grateful for these two lives that are being joined together as one. I thank you for these two special people, for the man that Joseph is, Lord, for the woman that Rachael is. Lord, for the love that they have for one another, I pray that would only continue to blossom. God, may they truly be that example to everyone that they come in contact with, and we thank you for this union that is taking place together, and we believe that the best is yet to come for these two. We love you, Lord, and it's in your name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right, if you guys could grab hands, that would be great. I'm going to talk to you first, Joseph. You are about to take upon yourself a pure resolve, a solemn vow, with grave and lasting responsibilities. You are to protect her, care for her, nurture her, and love her. Rachael is now to become the partner of your life, and remember this part, the queen of your home. In no other way could she so manifest her love for you. She leaves her home ties, the companionship of friends, all these to share with you the joy of life. With you she will now abide, and for you will she live. And Rachael, you also are to assume great responsibilities. He who you are about to wed will look to you for comfort in the hour of trial. Your smile should be his brightest day, your voice his sweetest music, your lips his faithful counselor. With you he will now abide, and for you will he live. Joey, if you would answer the following statement by saying, I do. Joey, do you declare today to take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her in sickness and in health, and to be true and loyal to her, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Great. And Rachael, do you declare today to take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor him, and keep him in sickness and in health, and to be true and loyal to him, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
At this time, Joseph and Rachael have prepared some vows that they'd like to read to one another. You got the vows. We're going to have you go first, Joey.
Rachael, I've loved you since the day I met you. For lack of better words, you are the sunshine of my life. You are my best friend, my partner, and my soulmate. Through good times and bad times, we've always weathered through the storm and end up basking in the sunshine. I love you more and more every day. I promise to be your man of Christ and spiritual leader in this amazing journey we are about to embark on together. I promise to always be honest and faithful for as long as we both shall live. You are my heart and soul. We have come so far, baby. And I will go wherever you go, forever and always. No matter where life takes us, you will always be my California girl. And I will be your Atlanta boy.
Thank you.
I love you.
You too. Joey, for as long as I can remember, I have had an idea about the kind of man I wanted to marry. The part I was unsure of was when or how God was going to bring him to me. Little did I know I was just waiting on a Georgia boy from Atlanta to visit California and have our paths cross at the perfect time. From the very night we met, you've been the one for me. To get to be up here with you And marry you today is my favorite moment in life so far. And I know with our real journey starting here now, the favorite moments are just beginning. You are the most kind and generous person, man, I know. You are never afraid to be yourself, and that I greatly admire about you. There are many important promises we will make to each other today, but I know there are a few specifically that I wanted to make sure I mentioned. I promise to always root and cheer for the Braves in both regular season and if they make the playoffs.
It's okay to do the tomahawk now.
I promise to always lay in bed with you and watch old episodes of How I Met Your Mother, no matter how busy we get. I promise to buy your English muffins and peanut butter at the store so you always have your ready for the day breakfast available to you. But most of all, I promise to never stop learning all the new things about you that are going to come up as we go. I promise to love and trust you with all my heart and to remember to turn to you when I'm struggling with something or having a bad day. Because the truth is, when the rain comes or a tree falls or whatever challenge gets thrown at us, I know we are always better facing it together. I love you, Joey.
I love you.
Those are beautiful. Thank you both. If I could have the rings at this time.
She needs the ring. I don't have them. Teddy proposed them to me.
All right, let's bring this together. The wedding ring is a symbol of marriage in at least two ways. The purity of the metal symbolizes the purity of your love for one another. And the unending circle symbolizes the unending vows that you are taking today. As a token of your vows, you will give and receive these rings. Joey, if you would place the ring on Rachel's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. You got to repeat after me, Joey.
With this ring, I thee wed.
I pledge my life and love to you.
I pledge my life and love to you.
Before my family.
Before my family.
My friends.
My friends.
And God.
And God.
Rachel, if you would take this ring and place it on Joseph's finger. Repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
I pledge my life and love to you.
I pledge my life and love to you.
Before my family.
Before my family.
My friends.
My friends.
And God.
And God.
Awesome. All right, you guys ready to finish this?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Joey and Rachel, it's been my pleasure to be your pastor over the last year and a half, to see you both grow in your love for one another. And now it's my pleasure to make this announcement. With this union of hearts and hands, and after having pledged your love and faith to each other by giving and receiving of these rings, by the authority vested in me as a minister of the gospel and by the laws of the state of California, in the name of God our Father, I pronounce you husband and wife. Joseph, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Chisenhall.
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once unafraid, I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. Oh, someone warm like you would make my dream come true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me.
Wanna pack your bag, something small, take what you need and we disappear. Without a trace, we'll be gone, gone. Moon and the stars will follow the car. And then when we get to the ocean, we're gonna take a boat to the end of the world. All the way to the end of the world.
I'm thankful for these movies. And where's my cigar?
Oh, and when the kids
I'm upset about this.
are
Where's my cigar?
old enough, we're gonna teach them to fly. You and me together could do anything, baby. You and me together, yes, yes. You and me together, we could do anything, baby. You and me together, yes, yes. You and I were not tied to the ground, not falling but rising like rolling around. Eyes closed above the rooftops, eyes closed, we're gonna spin through the stars. Our arms wide as the sky, we're gonna ride the blue all the way to the end of the world. To the end of the world. Oh, when the kids are old enough, we're gonna teach them to fly. You and me together could do anything, baby. You and me together, yes, yes. You and me together could do anything, baby. You and me together, yes, yes. And always look back at what we did. Always memories of you and me, baby. But right now it's you and me forever, girl. And you know we could do better than anything that we did. You know that you and me, we could do anything. You and me together could do anything, baby. You and me together, yeah, yeah. Two of us together could do anything, baby. You and me together, yeah, yeah. Two of us together, yeah, yeah. Two of us together could do anything, baby. So small, told that we's the end of the world.
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Lindsay Howard and Armando Gonzalez. Please give it up for them.
The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got a hit, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on
These two now, Lauren Howard and Ryan Christie. Please give it up for them.
naked before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tori Rice and Dan Fisher.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah, with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan.
Gentlemen, please welcome Stephanie Dutton and Chris Owens.
If I hit you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. And if I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lexi Sassatelli and Doug Christie.
I got some time, they ain't nothing, I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out,
hey,
bring 'em out.
I'm a hot girl yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our best man, Teddy Wessinger, and with the maids of honor, Heather Montour and Catherine Vigil. Please give it up for him.
King, what is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with the two guns drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have the distinct privilege and honor to welcome our bride and groom. Please give it up for Rach and Joey Chesnall. Give it up for them.
Okay. Joey and Rachel. I don't really like being put on the spot, so. I like to call them Doodles and BK. So I call Joey BK. If everybody knows that Joey is a baby kangaroo, so that's why he's BK. And Doodles is, well, I didn't make that up, so I just call her Doodles. So before writing this speech, I did some serious contemplation over a glass of wine, or 3, or a whole bottle. It started looking blurry. It was bad. And came to the decision that roasting my best friend on her wedding day might be frowned upon. So I thought it would be nice for just this weekend. It's not really like me. Because let's face it, we all know I have some cats that could be let out of the bag, Rachel. So consider yourself lucky. It's also for future, if I ever get married, I don't want her to let cats out of the bag about me either. So I have to give a little backstory to my 8-year friendship with this gorgeous young whippersnapper over here. Touch my body. So being the smart and educated girls that we think we are, of course we met in grad school practicing to be therapists. It all started with Doodles overhearing a conversation that I was having with another classmate, because we all know she was listening and she suffers from FOMO, fear of missing out. Everybody knows what that is. Rachel has that actual diagnosis. It's a new diagnosis in the DSM. And she quickly became fond of me because of my hot dog Halloween costume I wore to this very classy event called Zone Ball. Some of you might know about Zone Ball over in that table over there, Zone Ball. Yes, I dressed up like a hot dog costume at the ripe age of 22, and it was fabulous. Apparently, she thought I was annoying. Who would ever say that about me? Before hearing about my Zone Ball extravaganza. Who knew something as simple as a hot dog costume could join 2 people to develop such a strong bond? It was a child's extra large. After that moment, we had countless happy hour moments at Round Table Pizza on Sac State campus, studied together when wine didn't get in the way, and entertained each other with stories from weekend festivities. Eventually, weekend festivities turned into us enjoying them together and developing a friendship that will last a lifetime. Doodles, I think about my life now, and I can't imagine you not in it as a soul sister. You have an ability to see things about a person that they never recognize about themselves. So thank you for helping me open my eyes. Your loyalty and dedication to our friendship doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you for always being honest with me, understanding my imperfections, and recognizing them not as flaws, but as characteristics that make me who I am. Thank you for being my girl, my partner in crime, and a person I can always lean on, and most of all, being that person who will always sing Wilson Phillips with me. Hold on, for one more day. BK. I didn't forget about you, honey. Don't worry. That's better. I just adored you since I met you. You were much nicer to me than Theodore. And seemed to understand my abrasive, as people say it, demeanor. You were understanding of some of my small requests, you know what I mean, and knew I was just looking out for my girl. I know at times I may not greet you first. I might talk smack about your sports team of notice. Go Giants! Woo! And I may body slam you WWF China style at 2 a.m. But I always have your back, even when Doodles is being irrational. I mean, she would never do that, but I'm just saying, in the event that she was being irrational, I would have your back. So since I have your back, I thought I might help you out a little. So listen carefully. Best listening ears. Okay. Ways to keep Doodles happy. Number 1. Always have wine readily available and in stock consisting of 3 bottles or more in case friends come over. Oh, me. Number 2. Have lemon water in-house at all times. Even though we think it's nasty, it's disgusting, I'm glad you guys have 2 separate Britas. Number 3. Keep her camera in your pocket because she has difficulty keeping track of it, which is why Aaron Rice calls her, "Where's my camera?" Number 4. You drive. She doesn't. We all know princesses have an escort. Number 5. Be on time. Again. Be on time. Good job for not being tardy for the party. Today is, a good start. Number 6. Always use your listening ears unless you want a timeout. PCRT style. She'll put you on one. Woo! Number 7. Pretend you like her snowman cupcakes, even though we all know. Even though we know they look like Death Valley Sunshine hit and melted the snow. Number 8. Always say yes to Jack salads, pizza, and Starbucks skinny vanilla lattes. Even if you don't feel like making the trip to get them, it's going to benefit you in the long run. See? Got your back. Yeah. Number 9. Hold her, tell her it's going to be okay, and be her rock in times of hardship. Most of all, love her unconditionally without judgment or fear, as she is one of the best girls I know. You're one lucky guy. Rachael and Joey, you both have been blessed with a deep, incredible love, coupled with a crazy love story that you two will always hold deep in your hearts. Enjoy each other, and always remember why you fell in love. Lastly, listen carefully, I would like to make a toast. It's a very special toast, so everybody raise your glasses. It's a very special toast. Listen carefully. Listening ears. It's to BK not moving back to Georgia. We're so glad you stayed. I love you both more than words could ever express. Woo!
One from 8th grade, and one from junior year, I believe. First of all, congratulations to the happy couple. Trying really hard to keep it together. Okay, so tonight I too am embarking on some firsts. Never wore cowboy boots before. Super thankful because this venue calls for them, and so far so good. So I think it was a good choice. Also, I've never written my own speech without Rachel's help. This includes my wedding vows, so yeah, here we go. Let's see how it goes. We all know Rachel has so many friends and loves so many people and is loved by even more. Just looking around tonight, you can tell the love in this room. She had an A, B, and C list for guests for this wedding. So if you're hearing this speech, congratulations, A-listers. You made it. But before I continue, I wasn't being completely honest. Rachel did help me write this speech, even though she doesn't know it. Her words did inspire many parts of this, so further ado. This is from 1997. Not yet. That might have been during the summer of 97. So far, all I'm reading is about Gabe, so definitely not Kent. Not sure. Alright, so in the words of Rachel. Well, babe, this is it. The day we've been waiting for. We're out of junior high. I'm so glad we met each other last year. I think it was planned for us to become good friends, best friends. We'll have to stay best friends after all we've been through. If I could keep one friend for the rest of my life, I'd pick you. Someday, when we're all grown up with sexy husbands, and perfect children. Oh yeah, and big houses too. I'll call you up and I'll have dinner. Our families. That will be the day. Until then, we'll stay inseparable. I love you forever. Never forget me. Rachael Spillman. So obviously I wanted to share those words because it's totally Rachel. She's smart, witty. I'm surprised she didn't mention anything about Kent in that post, or in that entry. I don't even know where Kent is. Where is he? Poor Kent. He's a part of all speeches at weddings. But this is totally Rach, and she's funny, she's lighthearted, and only after 1 year she knew that we would not only have sexy husbands, but we'd be best friends forever. I moved to Folsom when I was in 7th grade, in the middle of 7th grade, and I thought my life was completely over. I thought it was the end. I'd never make it. But Rachel saved me. She basically volunteered to be my friend, and I thought, what if I never met you? But I did, and that's why I'm standing here today. Rachel's not afraid. She initiates contact, she initiates friendships, and she always puts herself out there. She's one of the most beautiful, she's the strongest woman I know. And she's so selfless to a fault. Seriously. To a fault. I guess it's a good thing. And she loves her friends and family more than anything.
You're here.
Here. Sorry, I'm trying to be quick and I just...
You're good. You're good.
But it's because of her family. Alicia, and your mom, John, Gary, Jeremy. Joshua, Lindsay, and Lauren, and I can totally tell you apart tonight. Yes, Lauren. But it's you guys who are her foundation and her rock and have made her the woman that she is today. You've helped create this woman, and she's definitely a precious baby girl to all of us. And over the last 19 years, Rachel's been my rock and foundation, my word of reason, my voice of reality, everything that I need to help bring me back. We've had so many conversations about love and what it's supposed to be and just how we can make it work. And to me, the best part about this speech is that I know that what I feel isn't just exclusive to me. I know that all of you are probably feeling the same way about Rachel and experienced a lot of the same things with her. About 3 years ago, Rachel came to me and said that she met this wonderful guy when she was in the Bay Area for a couple nights. They talked for hours. They had so much in common. And I thought to myself, okay, that's great. Same old story. And then she said, oh yeah, he lives in Georgia. And I said, oh, that's real great, Rach. Great. But it was totally different this time. They really did talk for hours. And they fantasized about Joey moving here. And then that dream became a reality. It was the first time that Rachael ever let somebody see her and know her. She just let it happen. She didn't force anything. She didn't try to make something out of something that wasn't. Rachael was falling in love with somebody who saw for her and who she was. And he was falling in love with the girl that we all know and love. It's been so incredible watching this happen. Watching Joey fall in love with the girl that I know and the girl that we all know. It's just simple and pure. Nothing to hide, nothing to pretend. I've never seen a man love Rachael the way that Joey loves her. It's so clear and so obvious, the love that he has for her. Okay, that's enough. But before I cheers, some more words of wisdom from Rachael. So I could read you the whole story she wrote about us, but I'm just going to choose the last couple sentences. This story is far from over. These two girls still have a lifetime ahead of them, but no matter what the future brings, friendship will always be in their destiny. The end.
Well, as was just mentioned, my name is Doug Christie, and I've had the tremendous pleasure of knowing young Joseph here for quite some time now. What started as a casual acquaintanceship in high school quickly developed into something more of a best buds type status as we would go on to attend KSU together. And then once we got Kennesaw State University, if that means anything to anyone, Kennesaw State. But I did admittedly get a bit bored of that after a while, and after about a year, I felt I wasn't getting the college experience living so close to home. So I remember phoning up Joe one day, and I said, "Hey Joe, what do you think about picking up and heading 300 miles south of Georgia Southern University?" To which I remember him eloquently replying, "Sure, Why not? Yep, and that's how we would go on to become even better friends and roommates for the next 6 years, although some of those were outside of college, of course. Thank God. Amen. So, suffice it to say, I've lived with Joe long enough to feel confident in saying that both Rachel and myself are extremely fortunate individuals. Not only for the fact that Joe is such a fun-loving and wonderful guy, but also because the state of Georgia doesn't recognize common law marriages. Otherwise, we might have had a few legal hoops to jump through before getting here. I am very, very happy that we did get here, though. And to me, it was always a matter of when, not if, this was going to happen. And I guess that's because the first time I ever met Rachel was when Joe brought her to our townhome. And I just remember thinking, I mean, not only for the reason that she's, as all of you know better than I do, she's one of the most cheerful, friendly, fun-loving, ever upbeat individuals I've ever met. Not only because of that, but I've never seen this man clean our house with such a feeling. It was spotless. It was spotless. Like, you had me wondering how I could get her back to our house more often, buddy. It was great. It was great. All joking aside, what I said to you last night, when I said that Georgia misses you, Joe, I meant that from the bottom of my heart. I miss you. You're like a brother to me, man, and it's not the same without you around. But I'm very happy to see California welcome you so well, and you do so well. I've some of my better memories have been made in my time spent with Joe, and in the making of them, I've learned that Joe's charisma, his sense of humor, his generosity of spirit, and his love of adventure make him the ideal companion for any endeavor or any journey. And he's the type of guy that you always want in your corner, you always want by your side, and when it's not possible for him to be, you or find yourself wishing that it were. So I'm very happy to see you doing well here. I couldn't be more ecstatic for you. I want you to live it up as much as possible. Y'all don't be shy about the kissing. I want you to know that if your lips get chapped, your groomsmen and I have some Vaseline for you. So, there it is. There it is. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you. I won't take too much more time. I did have a story. Enjoy that, buddy. We did that for you. Back on, man. So I did have a story when Joe asked me to give a speech, and it's a tremendous honor. I really appreciate this, man. I really do. I thought frantically about what kind of story could I tell that would relate to marriage and be of some significance, some experience that we've been through. And the first thing that popped into my mind, and the thing that kept coming to the forefront of my mind, was a time that, just an ordinary night, that Joe and I went out not too far from our townhome off Cobb Parkway. We're hanging out at a restaurant, just palling it up, having a good time as we usually do. Having a good night, everything was going smoothly until we decided to leave. And fortunately, we had arrived in separate cars, but we decided to leave, and my car wouldn't start. So Joe, being the knowledgeable guy that he is, he came over and helped me hook up jumper cables, and we failed miserably because the jumper cables caught on fire. In a panic, I think we threw a hoodie over it to just knock it off the cables. We were quite terrified, but So that went awry quickly. But like I said, fortunately, we had arrived in separate cars, so Joe still had his truck, and we were able to, we said, forget the eclipse, man, we'll come back later. Let's just hop in your truck and go. So we did. We hopped in the truck, and we headed merrily on our way to the house. And no sooner did we start cracking up hysterically, as we usually do, over this battery burning cables incident, then did a curb jump out in front of us. And Joe's passenger tire exploded like nothing I have ever heard in my life. It was terrifying. So, we were there in the dark late at night in a panic yet again. We got out of the car wondering what we're going to do. But after a little deliberation, we finally realized, well, we've got the tools, we've got the elbow grease, let's just do it, we'll change out the tire, and we'll get back on our way. And so we did. We put the elbow grease in, we got the tires switched out, and we got back on the road. And finally, we ended up that night safely at home together, happy. We were happy it was all over. It was a big ordeal. Well, that might not seem on the surface, that story, like it relates in any way to marriage.
Dedication!
But when I think about it, at least metaphorically speaking, I think that it does. You see, while to me marriage is, of course, at times those burning battery cables and those exploding tires, for the most part, it's a smooth road traveled with the best friend, one in which hearty laughs and helping hands are shared, and that ends the night safely and happily at home together. So, on that note, I'd like to raise your glasses, and I'd like to propose a toast to the newly betrothed, Mr. and Mrs. Chisenhall. May your road be always smooth. May your tires never explode. May your journey be full of laughter, and may you end each night safely and happily at home together. Cheers, my friends, and God bless. Number one cousin? Sorry, John. Sorry. Didn't rain today. Oh man, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and thanks to all the prayers for no rain, the rain dancing, anti-rain dancing, that worked, and it was beautiful. First off, I'd like to say, if you're having a good time, can I get an amen now? Appreciate that. Oh man, there's nothing like, if it's going rough, there's nothing like adding a little Vaseline to that.
Good for you. Good for you.
Okay, now I'm gonna start the speech. Cheers, guys. All right. So I don't know if those who don't know me, my name is Teddy. I am the lucky first cousin of Sir Joseph here. I am never been more proud and honored when he asked me to be his best man. He had many choices, as you see here, and he chose me. And I don't know if that's not saying too much, is it? Look at these guys. So I'm gonna try to be sweet. I'm gonna be sweet. For those who don't know me, I don't want you guys to get a bad impression. For the comments of first Heather over there. It's a different perspective, and everybody has their own opinion about it.
Shut your mouth, Mr. Rogers.
I've got my notes here. Okay, here we go. All right, so Joey and I grew up together. We were like family. He's a couple years older than me. We are family. Not only are we family, but we're like it as well. And so, here we go now. All right.
Back to the cards. No cards.
Keep it together. No, but seriously, Joey was an only child. Although he wasn't really an only child, because he had me and my two brothers. However, although he had me and my two brothers, it didn't erase the only child syndrome. I remember very distinctly, and you can ask Uncle Mike here, when we played basketball, often we would play in the front. We would play in the front yard of our house, and if things weren't going just the way Joey wanted it to go, then there would be this. I quit. I don't want to play anymore. But nonetheless, Joey is like a brother to me. We grew up together. I followed in his footsteps in many things. We had a lot in common, more so than my other older brothers who were not here to make it. We're not here to make it. We're not able to make it here. Maybe it's by elimination that I got the best man. I followed his footsteps. We loved baseball. We played Little League Baseball together at the SCRA, South Cherokee Recreation Association.
Did you push a button on there? Is it an orange light?
Well, what?
There you go.
Where we played Little League Baseball. I then followed in his footsteps through puberty, which was good. No, it was nice to have someone. It was nice to have someone to. It was nice to have someone to just, give me a heads up before I went through it. Joey was that guy. Thank you, Joey. We would talk about, things that I could expect and so forth. We also first experienced the delight of women. Moving on. But honestly, Joey taught me a lot. And then, as Doug said, because I met Doug at Georgia Southern University, I also followed them to Georgia Southern University. Go Eagles. And where we had many experiences. None that I will name. But hey, let's get I'm gonna get serious. The rest of the speech is serious. Okay. So, honestly, you guys probably want to know, after all these talks, how the hell did Joey end up in California?
I know.
Rachel!
Okay. We all know.
No, honestly, let's say that I was staying randomly in a room of a family's house I didn't know in Pleasanton, California, because the rent was cheap and I didn't have to pay a deposit. And all of a sudden there was this little neighborhood bar called the Sunshine Saloon. And me and a couple of my buddies were at the Sunshine Saloon, and we'd go frequently. But Joey was here to visit after he went on a little Major League Baseball tour, I believe. And he was literally in California for 2 days. Okay, and we went to Sunshine Saloon the first night. And the Sunshine Saloon, it sounds great.
There's no sunshine.
But not as much sunshine as you might think. It was a very interesting establishment. But randomly, us group of guys ran into these lovely group of girls, who consisted of Heather and Joey, Jamie, Heather and Rachael. Heather, Rachel, and Jamie. Thank you, I appreciate it. And Tori was also there.
But so it was automatic. Rachel and Jamie and Heather and Tori, we all started talking because A, we were the only ones there, probably under the age of 50, and we weren't alcoholics. And I think Rachel saw something that she might have liked. Because she came up and started talking to me and Joey. And Joey, made a nice little, quirky, funny, really funny, witty comment, as he's, known to do. And Rachel was just in the midst of taking a drink of her martini, which was then projected out of her mouth onto Joey and I, and then love began. Love began, and I left them, to converse, and I went off and did something else. But we all went our separate ways. But the funny thing was, the next day, Joey's getting dressed, getting ready to go do something. I'm like, you're here visiting me. What are you doing? Like, if you're going anywhere, I gotta drive you. A, B, you don't know anybody here. And he's like, oh, I'm going to watch a movie with Rachel. I'm like,
bridesmaids.
Yeah, bridesmaids with Rachel. I'm like, okay, that's all right on Sunday. That whatever. And then so, needless to say, I didn't ask any questions at the time. Needless to say, a couple months later, I caught up with Joey. And he's like, yeah, I'm still talking to Rachel on the phone. I'm like, wait, California girl, Rachel? He's like, yeah. He's like, I talk to her like every night for hours. I'm like, wow, nice. So I knew then she sucked her claws on him. But seriously though, Joey, I've never heard Joey say such sweet things about a person in my whole entire life. And Joey will tell me, and he would be honest with me, and he'll tell me, and he was just saying, you know what? I think this might be the girl. This might be the one. And he asked me if I would let him stay on the air mattress in my 400 square foot studio in Oakland for a while. And I did. And so he moved to Oakland and stayed on the air mattress with me. It wasn't long before he moved out of there. I can't imagine why. It's a great part of town, as long as you're walking around in the daylight. And yeah, everybody knows Oakland, right? I live near the Coliseum. But Rachel was one of those girls that you meet, and not only does she have the connection to just be so personable, but you automatically, just like her family, by the way, which is awesome that I get to be a part of that now. I've never met a group of people who have been so accepting and warm to people that they just met. And the fact that, I think it might have had something to do with the fact that they knew Rachel was head over heels in love with this guy. And they knew how much Joey loved me. I hope you did. Yeah, package deal, sorry guys. I know. But Rachel, literally, we've been through our trials. I love you too. No, I was able to witness. No, I really was able to be fortunate to witness their relationship not only begin, but blossom and mature and turn into what it is today. This beautiful married couple. I can't. It's so amazing. Joey, you really are like a brother to me. I love you to death. I don't know what I would do without you. You're my best friend, my partner in crime. But we don't commit any more crimes. That was when we were younger. Rachel, let's just say, I've always been comfortable with the fact that I knew that Joey was going to marry you. Because he told me that so long ago, by the way. And I never felt more comfortable knowing that Joey was going to move all the way out to the West Coast to be with this person, this wonderful, beautiful girl that he loves. You too. I'd like to raise a glass to Mr. and Mrs. Chisenhall.
Use the microphone, you always make me.
We will be fast, I promise. But you know, we just wanted to take a minute, and I just have to say, praise God Almighty, we made it. I have to admit, we have had some moments of doubt. We truly have. I found the perfect bridal bag for Rachel with the quote that said, "Life is how you handle Plan B." Well, we are actually on Plan C, and everybody's still smiling and having a good time. I am so proud of Rachel and Joey for the way that they have handled the bumps along the way to get here tonight. It is by the grace of our Lord, the love and support of our family and friends, and lots of help that we have finally made it here to celebrate the marriage of Rachel and Joey. It has been a wonderful experience watching these two grow individually and together this past year. They have put a tremendous amount of effort into their wedding, but more importantly, they put the most effort into establishing a strong foundation for their marriage, which is a really good thing because we are not doing this again. We are done, y'all. They have grown truly into a happy couple. We want to thank all of you for being here to celebrate Rachel and Joey's efforts. Having you all here makes this the wedding of their dreams, the wedding that they have envisioned, which seems like for a really long time. Thank you to all who traveled across the country from Georgia, Illinois, and Texas. I think the final count was 47 out-of-state people. Hawaii, oh my gosh, Hawaii, I'm so sorry. Hawaii, is there any other video? Seattle, DC, Nevada, DC. Oh, kind of sort of it is DC. Absolutely DC. I mean, it really truly is. And we actually have one guest here, James Cooper, who has traveled from Atlanta, Georgia to Sacramento, California twice in 1 week to be here for the bachelor party and the wedding. Now that is a true friend. That is a true friend. Thank you. Thank you to those who are. There you go. Thank you to those who are closer by, who have walked with Rachel and Joey all through this journey that have brought them here tonight. I can honestly say that the love and support from our precious family and friends are the reason we are all feeling incredibly blessed as we watch Rachel and Joey celebrate their marriage with the wedding of their dreams. This is because of every single one of you who are here tonight, and we are truly thankful from the bottom of our hearts for you all to be here in celebrating their joy. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. They wanted me to write down a speech, but I just didn't have it in me. So I'm gonna. Right. I thought I would tell you a little bit about Rachel and how she grew up and why she is the way she is. You know, we brought Rachel home from the hospital, and of course the first thing we noticed is that she had two mothers. They really didn't need me, except for maybe changing an occasional diaper or maybe feeding them and, you know, that kind of stuff. And everything was pretty good for the first couple of years. She didn't cry or anything. She hit about 2 years, and of course she went bananas. I have no idea what set her off. But, you know, the formative years were pretty good. You know, she didn't really make any waves or anything. She just kind of went. And then she entered junior high. And she joined a gang. And these gangs, I mean, they're all here. Yeah, I know. They're all here. And it's truly a gang because they made pacts. And that's what gangs do. But we made it through junior high okay. But when she went to high school, I knew she was popular because we got egged a lot. We had toilet paper in our trees constantly. And then one of her best friends, I don't know who it was, some guy, filled her car full of hay. I'm not sure why. There could have been something gang related. I don't know. But it's been a journey. When Rachel was a baby, her favorite book was The Princess and the Pea. And it could be a little window to the way she is today. I don't really think so, but it could be. But one of my jobs to do was to make sure that she was happy on her birthdays. So her mother and her other mother wanted to throw a surprise birthday party, Sweet 16. We didn't have a place to put it. So they volunteered me to join the Moose Club. So with my fellow Moose members I joined the Moose Club, went through all the rituals, secret handshakes, everything. And so we were able to rent out the building. And we had a Sweet 16 party. Very memorable. But that's who your mothers are. I don't know. But to be on a serious note, one of the things about Rachel, and everybody has alluded to it tonight, is Rachel is all about family. She's her gang family, her other family, her brothers, her sisters, her grandpa, daddy, grandmother, Grandma Stan, Grandma Ernest, Uncle Gary. I mean, we've all been there to help her along. And I do want to add one little thing, just to kind of give you a little bit of insight into Rachel. Is when Rachel went to college, she got a job as a nanny. And she took care of an autistic child. And she became part of that family. And that was the Gardners.
They're here tonight.
And they're here tonight. And, everywhere that Rachel goes, she becomes part of that family. And it's just one of her qualities. And tonight, we have the Chisenhall family. And we couldn't be happier. I have found my partners in crime over there. And I just think this is such a beautiful, wonderful group of people. And I want to thank every one of you for being here and for sharing all the wonderful joys and the great weather and all the ups and downs of everything, and in such a beautiful, beautiful place to have a wedding. And I guess, here, I'll toast. Here, let me have you. This is Joseph Chisenhall.
Rachael was one of my best students at Sac State. Yes. And I have followed her career as she has blossomed, and I can tell you that today I feel like we're back in the classroom and that you're the professor and I'm the student. You're just so wonderful. And Joey, I've kind of followed your journey on Facebook. Thank God for Facebook. And the little that I've seen, I think Rachael has done pretty good. And your family have done a fantastic job with you. And so this song that I'm going to sing, although I've done everything else that I shouldn't be doing, singing. So hopefully I can get through this. Thank you, thank you. But imagine that the two of you are saying this to each other. It's always been a mystery to me how two hearts can come together and love will last forever. But now that I have found you, I believe that a miracle has come when God sends the perfect one. No gone are all those questions about why. And I've never been so sure of anything in my life. Oh, I wonder what God was thinking when He created you. Oh, I wonder if He knew everything I would need, because He made all my dreams come true. When God made you, He must have been thinking about me. I promise that wherever you may go, wherever life may lead us, with all my heart I'll be there too. And from this moment on, I want you to know I'll let nothing come between us, and I love the ones you love. No gone are all those questions about why. And I've never been so sure of anything in my life. Oh, I wonder what God is thinking when He created you. Oh, I wonder if He knew everything I would need, because He made all my dreams come true. When God made you, He must have been thinking about me. He made the sun, He made the moon to harmonize in perfect tune. One can't do without the other, they just have to be together. And that is why I know it's true. You're for me and I'm for you, 'cause my world just can't be right without you in my life. Oh, I wonder what God was thinking when He created you. Oh, I wonder if He knew everything I would need, because He made all my dreams come true. He must have heard every prayer I've been praying. Yes, He knew everything I would need when God made you. When dreams come true, when God made you, He must have been thinking about me.
I needed the
one to understand my ups and downs. There you were, with sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotion. I want to stop and thank you, baby. I want to stop and thank you, baby. Yes, I do.
If I were the sun way up there, I'll glow with love most everywhere. I'll be the moon when the sun goes down, just to let you know that I'm still around. That's how strong my love is. Whoa, that's how strong my love is. That's how strong my love is, baby, baby. That's how strong my love is. I'll be the weeping willow drowning in my tears, and you can go swimming when you were here. And I'll be the rainbow after the tears are gone, wrap you in my colors and keep you warm. That's how strong my love is, darling. That's how strong my love is, baby. That's how strong my love is. Whoa, that's how strong my love is. I'll be the ocean so deep and wide, and catch all the tears whenever you cry. I'll be the breeze after the storm is gone, to dry your eyes and love you on. Oh, that's how strong my love is, baby. That's how strong my love is. That's how strong my love is, darling. That's how strong my love is again. That's how strong my love is, so deep and wide. That's how strong my love. So much love, there's so much love. Oh, there's so much love, there's so much love. Anything that's hard to do, I will do it for you.
Aren't you the little one that hid in my arms, afraid of the thunder? Are these the little hands that held so tight to mine? Didn't we both agree you'd never grow up, and now here we are, and here you go. Of all the things I want to say, the thing you really need to know is I believe in you. I believe in you. Everything you are becoming, and I believe in you. Yeah, I believe in you. So spread your wings and fly on the winds of knowing. I always believe in you. So many prayers we pray, so many dreams to get to this moment. Now this is where we stay, while you go change the world. But I'll be where I have always been, up in the stands cheering you on and singing this song. A song the very God who made you has been singing all along. I believe in you. Yeah, I believe in you. So spread your wings and fly.
Parents up there, very, very good again.
are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went.
All right, single ladies, get ready. Rachel on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Line drive shot. Very good catch there, young lady. Wow. All kinds of interesting treasures in there. Somebody want to get Joey a GPS? Alrighty, I think we have something that resembles. There we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Got a winner right there. Very, very well done. All right, let's get our bouquet winner and our garter winner together for a quick pic. They'll be on for regular dancing, folks.